Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing here in Dallas, Texas. I want to talk about something I've been doing and I want to share it with you guys. I love these. These are typical rinseless wash bottle dispensers. They're the measuring dispensers that you squeeze and you get 1 ounce. You know exactly how much product you have and then you dump it into your bucket. Really nice bottle. I like these, but typically for professionals, we won't buy these 16-ounce containers. We tend to buy it by the gallon because we go through so much of it. But these bottles are really, really handy to have, whether you're a car enthusiast or even a professional. But as a professional who may be going through a lot of rinseless washes or rinseless wash formulas, 16 ounces doesn't really cut it. You'll go through this pretty quick. I want to try to keep the amount of space I'm using inside my truck to a minimum, but 16 ounces really doesn't cut it. If I buy a gallon container, I keep having to fill up this 16-ounce container too often. What I came across, and I found these at Lowe's, this is a 32-ounce version of this 16-ounce version. Obviously, this 32-ounce version holds more fluid, right? Twice as much as the 16-ounce, but I don't lose the little 1 ounce measuring device built within the bottle. I really like that. That allows me as a professional to be able to have 32 ounces available to me and not have to carry around a gallon jug, which takes up more space in my truck. Yes, I'll have to fill this up from time to time at home, but I'd rather do that than carry around a 1-gallon jug. I also get the measuring device within the bottle that I love. Where I found these, folks, was at Lowe's. If you look at ZEP, Z-E-P, their all-purpose cleaner, they sell their all-purpose cleaner in a 32-ounce container, just like that 16-ounce container that most rinseless washes will come in. Really nice way to have more fluid available to me as a professional, yet I don't take up a lot of space within my truck. It helps me maximize my space within my work vehicle, so I wanted to share that with you. The other thing is, I think the ZEP all-purpose cleaner that comes in this container is about $9, so you get the container with it. I'll use that all-purpose cleaner around the house or maybe even within auto detailing, so I'm not wasting the product, but I get the 32-ounce bottle that I can fill up from my 1-gallon container of my rinseless washes. I really loved it, want to share it with you. It was about $9 for this container with the cleaner that comes with it. Now, when it comes to chemicals that I may need, like Super Clean or Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner or Meguiar's super degreaser, I don't necessarily like carrying around a gallon jug with me of those products as well. They just take up too much space. And let's say I was buying Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner, and I wanted to use their dedicated bottle, right? If I open up this little neck to this thing and take the spray bottle head off or the sprayer off, I've got a very small, little inlet to be able to get my cleaner in. I don't always carry a funnel with me, and I got tired of having my bottle, right? I'll fill it up with water, then I'm trying to pour from the 1-gallon jug into this tiny hole. Maybe I'm tired, just being lazy, didn't want to break out a funnel. I don't want to break out a funnel. I want the process to be cleaner and easier for me. So what I ended up finding, guys, was really cool. This was at Lowe's as well. This is a 32-ounce container that also gives you the measuring device within the neck up to 1 ounce. But what's really cool about this is the end of this container, or the end of the measuring device of the container, is very tiny. It's got a little small port, and it's perfect for being able to get inside these small little 32-ounce bottles with these small necks on the end. I can fill this up with Meguiar's super degreaser, Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner, Super Clean. I'll have 32 ounces of their concentrate, which is full strength. I can fill this bottle up with water, right? Sometimes I always use distilled water. I don't necessarily mind taking a distilled water from a gallon jug, maybe a little bit sprays on my hand or drips on my hand or the outside of the bottle. I'm not overly concerned, but the minute I want to start putting the chemical in it to make my mixture, I really like this. I can squeeze this, get 1 ounce, dip it into the bottle, squeeze it, dip it into the bottle. So if I'm doing a ratio of 10 to 1, 4 to 1, I can do that. I really love the way this nipple is designed, or the end of this dispenser for these small little bottles. Where I found this thing was at Lowe's. This holds 32 ounces. Again, takes up less space than carrying around a whole jug with me. I can always fill this up later or later on during a week after a couple of details when I need more product. But I found this at Lowe's. It's actually a fuel stabilizer. It comes with the fuel stabilizer in it. I need fuel stabilizer around my home for a lot of garden equipment that I have, so I'm not wasting the product. If you know somebody that needs a fuel stabilizer, maybe you can give them the product or dispose of it properly. And then I just cleaned out the jug. I cleaned it out with some isopropyl alcohol, then I put some Dawn soap in it, ran some hot water through it, flushed it out several times until there was no residue from the fuel stabilizer, and I feel comfortable now putting my super cleaner, Meguiar's Super Degreaser. But I love that. It's so nice to be able to dispense it into that small hole in the top of these necks without getting it all over the bottle, without getting it all over your hand, losing your precious chemicals on the ground. So I just wanted to share that with you. I think the fuel stabilizer was somewhere around $10. So if you need fuel stabilizer, cool. And then you get the jug with it, just clean it out thoroughly and you're ready to go. But also holds 32 ounces. So I really like these two containers. These are containers I'll be using going forward because I can carry more product with me instead of 16 ounces, yet I'm not carrying around gallon jugs taking up a lot of space in my truck. I love you all. I hope that helps you out. Talk to you soon.